Oh, we're doing one more. Come on. Uh, oh, I don't want to go, and that's it. And why don't you want to go, boo boo? Fuck off! What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? And so, my name is Albert. Haha, did you see the thumbnail? Yo, bro, I stopped asking why, bro. Well, good reason, man. When you hear why, bro, if you hang around, you're gonna freak out, bro. Because a lot of problems, bro, were sustained and developed through asking why and freaking depending on a why, because we grew up that way. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do shoulder and bicep, one arm, and then I'm gonna talk. But what I want to do is start off by saying is that the question why we picked up, we grew up in school asking why is this, why are the birds, and why is this, and why is that, and we are why. We are developed through why, because why, and because. But I'm gonna break it down in a way, bro, that when I finish, if anyone's interested or catches on to what I'm saying, your life will instantly change on the spot. Not through time, not tomorrow, not another time. No, it'll change because you have a little bit more, you will be closer to your intellect, your innate intellect, when you realize that why is just automated, that you're just asking why for shits and giggles, really, when you really see it. And like, for me, I stopped asking why because I already know. Like, I really freaking know, man. Like, relationships, the breakups, the problems, the finances, I freaking knew way before it happened, bro. But the problem is that because I was indoctrinated to ask why, oh, bro, you have to ask why. Why did you leave me? Why didn't you give me another chance? Or whatever, why? But I knew it. And it looks like I didn't want to believe it because the why needed to satisfy me in a different way than the reality. And so why is a freaking terrible question, man. I will never ask why for nothing unless it's technical. An actual problem, like the airplane or something like that. Why is it late? You may want to know because, you know, we have lives and stuff like that. And so the answers to those type of things. But life, why creation, why God, why are people like, those freaking questions, they freaking can drive people directly into a depression. Because without a satisfactory why, a person could be left with an unfulfillment towards not having whatever it is that they expect out of life because their why wasn't freaking answered, man. And so, bro, I'm gonna freaking dive into, I wrote notes, I'm gonna dive deeper into how terrible the question why is, and why is connected to how, and connected to because, and connected to reason. And I'm gonna break all these things down so nicely that, bro, this freaking is the freaking off the chain here already, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with workout, and I'm gonna have time markers. So anyone wants to jump to the next chapter, if you don't care about the workout, maybe you do. But this video must benefit this dude right here, bro. And so I got this right here. I don't know how much freaking weight it is, bro. So I'm gonna warm up freaking one arm, bro. I'm gonna freaking pound it up, bro, and see what happens. And one arm, bro. Man, I may do two, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? Shit, well, I'm gonna leave it. Get some core in there. Then I'll switch. I was gonna do one arm. I was gonna switch arms, but I like that my core is getting involved. So I'm gonna switch here. Yep. Yeah, okay, nice warm up, bro. See here, I have to twist it differently because of my shoulder. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go heavier. Alright, so I just went a little bit heavier for the get down. So now, bro, my note says that why disrupts living, because a lot of us live within the necessity to know why. Why did I come out like this? Why did they get it and not me? Why did they get the promotion and not me? Why? And that there could leave us stuck or driving us. Let's say that somebody else got something that I didn't and I deserved it as well. And I ask why, and that why never gets answered. I could always be bitter. I could always carry that hostility, resentments, all because the why never satisfied me. And so what happens with why, the worst part is that now, because we need a why, because we grew up that way, now the shit comes our way. For an example, why? Because God has better plans for you. Or why? Because, and what happens is that we console now, and it's outside of the reality, because sometimes things just happen in life that doesn't necessarily translate to a why. We just don't know. Why? Sometimes, like if you take a look at a breakup, you may not even know why. So we make things up like, oh, I fell out of love, or, you know, I love her, but I'm not in love. And so we make up these freaking themes around this way to satisfy a why about something that really we don't know. Because what happens, the changes that we have or the way we grow apart, a really good one is we grew apart is really nice, because it's it really stands in a neutral way where there's no, we grew apart because. That's a really good answer. But all the other answers, the what do you call it? The artificial answers, as though there's something better for me out there, and that's why it happened. And so someone doesn't want me to feel bad, and so is delivering nice things to say. But what we don't know is that these nice things to say are hurtful down the line, because we never are free from it, because we carry it to the next problem, and then all the why that happened to me before, and now look at that, and now let's see why yo, bro. And so if you caught on to this, you may already start to see like how much you ask why about everything. Why do they have to do that? Why that? But if you really look really deep, you won't have to ask, bro. Most of us know every single thing because we carry the intelligence to feel things out in a way where you don't have to ask why, bro. If I look back at my marriage and all the problems, bro, I never needed to ask why, bro. The why screw things up in such a freaking way that caused more turmoil for us, that we could have been friends if we just kind of like just knew. If we just knew. But when we have a God's plan in front of us that's supposed to be rosy and beautiful, and then it doesn't turn out that way, we ask why. Bro, and that's so freaking dangerous, man. Like, I'm 60 years old, and so I'm talking from such a perspective that this perspective here has 6 decades of why. Why is that? Why did that have to happen? And why are people so? And why do people have to And those answers never, those questions never get answered. They get answered artificially. The reason why it's artificial is because we keep asking the same freaking questions. If you need to ask the same question over and over, then it was never answered the first time. Because once the question gets answered, you never have to ask that question again, and your last relationship should be a freaking, like, it should be like an immediate way to see what's going on with life through that first experience. Where the second experience, because you experienced it, you don't have to ask why the second time. Why is this always happening to me? There it is, bro. The first answer never satisfied you if you can ask that again, bro. It never freaking satisfied you, bro. So I'm gonna freaking drink a little freaking my freaking little juice right here, bro. You won't ask the same questions if the first time they answered it, if it was satisfactory, there's no way to ask that question again for decades, bro. This is heavier, bro. Bro. Yeah. I was dying to do this exercise, but I thought about it all day. This reminds me of Athlete X, by the way, because I kind of picked it up from him. Then I saw this other dude doing it. It may sound like it makes sense. It can make sense to do both, like this one and then do this one. But there's a certain extra kick of the core that I want to engage. I even feel my back right here, right now, kicking into it. This is a okay. So yeah. I like these standing exercises where I can use my feet. Okay. Yo, bro, that felt good. Yo, I wanted to do this exercise. The whole day was pressing on me. I was busy buying stuff, and I was like, oh my God, maybe I won't make it. I said, nah, bro, you gotta work out. It's okay, man. So why the Swaps Living? I already did that. My mission is to never ask why, because of the trouble it has caused, and I see that clearly now. The asking is a trick. And so now, examining my life intensely, the why has caused more trouble than it ever helped me, man. Like, I put people on the spot with why, and I saw that they were put in a corner to come up with some type of an answer, but the answer they had to construct because they already knew how I was going to respond. Because what happens is that there's a threat behind a certain why that you're asking. Why did you do that, bro? The way that the question is asked can cause someone to make something up to alleviate the potential problems that it may cause. And so, whatever answer they end up giving, if I'm still upset about it, then the question was more of like a mechanism, like a mechanistic way, because if I'm asking why, the answer ought to satisfy me or maybe get me upset or walk away or something. It should cause some type of finishing reaction. But if I'm still there 2 hours later and I'm like, yo, brother, and we're arguing now, then this is more of like a mechanistic system that we've indoctrinated to do that. Because think about it, she leaves me and she tells me, yo, I just don't love you anymore. That's it. Let's say, bro, she left me, man. When someone leaves someone, they think about it for a long time. It's not like they wake up the next day and they go, yeah, I'm gonna leave, bro. No, that's on their mind for a long time, and they warm up to it because it's not that easy to break up. We should know that. Then the next step is that she has to find a way to like freaking do it, and maybe do it in a way where it is not as painful. But if you take a look at the amount of time that it took you to break up with someone and how you thought about it, whether you met someone else and you liked that person more, it wasn't like this quick thing. And so now when she asks you why, or you ask why, whatever answer it ought to end it, the first thing is to know that the question is an automatic response. Like, so why don't you want to be with me anymore? Well, because I don't freaking like hanging out with you anymore, let's say. That's it. If the question furthers, then this means that no answer is going to satisfy me. So because no answer is going to satisfy me, I don't ask why. Bro, as crazy as it may seem, someone may be upset that I don't ask why. And I go, no, I can see clearly if you don't want to be with me, you have your reasons. Or for any other reasons, bro, business, anything in business, anything in life, anything about the way the world is. There's no freaking necessity to ask why if you really think about it, if you really put your true self into motion. There's nothing that you can say, yep, I needed to know why I got fired. No, you did not. No, you did not. They planned it. They thought about it. And the same thing with the breakup, bro. You became whatever for whatever reason, even if you're a good worker, bro. And so, bro, let me see what else I got here, bro. Okay, first, why? Because I want to know, cause when I know, I feel better. Okay, so now, like I said before, bro, the whole freaking premise behind the why is because I want to know, because I want to feel just better. There's a certain thing about just knowing, which is another big problem. The knowing of something has caused me more problems than anything else, bro. Anything else knowing, well, I gotta know, bro, it's good to know. No, it's not good to know. Because within the knowing, we're making up stuff, we're fabricating stuff. Like, especially if you weren't there, if you don't know the person's feelings, bro. I had a girl leave me, bro, on my trip to Australia to freaking hook up with her long term. She left me a day before I took the flight, bro. I hung up. I didn't need to know why, bro. Bro, I didn't need to know why. I didn't need to know because I already knew. Like, everything I just said from the beginning to now, I already knew, bro. So it could have been, like, I'll make something up. It could have been scary for her that now it's going to get serious. Some dude is going to freaking fly from the United States to Australia to be with her. It probably scared the crap out of her. She couldn't handle it because deep down inside she didn't want to face that type of relationship, because now her freedom is at stake. She won't be able to be as free. Now she has to attend to me. And so maybe it was that. Maybe she was sick. Because sometimes things like that can get in the way and you don't want to drag someone into your problems. There's so many freaking things. But I'm clear that I'm making things up. I'm making the whole thing up because I also never wanted to put her in a corner to answer because I knew she couldn't. Because I know this stuff that I'm talking is deep spirituality, bro. Like, you would only hear what I'm talking about through, like, the deep guys, bro. Sadhguru may talk about it. Osho may talk about it. UG Krishnamurti may talk about it. Actually, UG Krishnamurti does talk about it. JK Krishnamurti talks about it. And so these guys talk about it, and when I heard UG and Kate and JK mention these things that I've already have been living with already, bro, it's getting heavy quick. I said, yo. Yo, bro. go. Yo, bro, where we at? 19 minutes, bro. Let me freaking set up my place over there, bro. So now, bro, this is great, bro. I get to work out and I get to kick it with myself and talk about something that I never want to get into. Something that keeps my mind so freaking loose. My mind is not pressured with, any type of need for a reason, need of an answer, need to know. And so this means that my mind is not freaking occupied or busy with those type of things that I used to get caught up in. And so now, bro, society has placed a demand to know why, bro. It started in school and before school. Mommy, why did the boy did? Why is probably the first question that we freaking developed in our English language. You talk to a kid, they'll go, why? Why? Anything, they're going to ask, why? And then 40 years later, we're still asking why. And this thing here now is us. We are a why. We are the freaking question of a why. And that question is not a good question because no matter how it's answered, like I said, bro. So now in the movie, something happens and then we find out why. That's the other part, though. We got the school, society, growing up. Our first words are why and why and why and why and why. Now we're watching a movie. Something happens in a movie. We want to know why it happened. We don't know why it happened. They end up telling us why it happened. We're shocked about why it happens. And then there's another why following that we don't know about because movies are like that. And so we end up seeing that this happened because of this, and that happened because of this, and because of this happened and that happened, and then at the end the guy dies, and yeah, we're happy, or they walk off happily and we're like, oh, that's so cool, and we're crying, or the person ends up home and freaking delivered and so happy and they get through, and there's some type of victory that happens, and it all started with the why. Now when we're watching movies like this and the whole spectrum of our life we're being fed why and because and the reason, then I can pretty much say that the way I was and who I was prior to me figuring this out was a why. That this whole mechanism is nothing but a why. If you ask yourself, bro, why exercise? Whatever answer that comes your way will be total garbage, bro. You're better off doing the exercise, seeing how it is. Like, let's say, why are you doing this exercise? Try it. Don't forget about the answer, because any answer that I give you will never be the answer that will be the experience that you will end up. Maybe this is not like one of your things that you're going to be looking forward to. I can't answer why. You see what I'm saying? And so when you do exercise, do it. Find out, and then you won't need to. You will have the reason within your living. And like right now, people don't have to ask me anything about my fitness because they see me running around. So they go, wow, this guy's freaking energetic. Guys see me and they go, oh, wow, you're fit. How old are you? They really don't need to ask, bro. So, yo, bro, you're 60. Why are you working out? It's like that question there. I know that those words weren't what was meant to be conveyed. If someone tells me, yo, you're 60 years old, why are you working out? Let's pretend. I already know that those words that came from a mouth like that, it wasn't what was meant. It wasn't the way that it was conveyed meant that it was just an automatic freaking question. Why do you want to, whatever? Why do you want a six-pack? Why do you want to do? Why do you want to go? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Why do you know? The answer is bogus. It's freaking bogus, whatever the answer is. So, to know that any answer doesn't matter is the key of what I'm trying to do here. Because it doesn't matter what answer. Let's say the girl that left me, it doesn't matter what answer she gave me. Let's say she met someone else. Well, let's say she just didn't want to freaking do it. she saw that the seriousness scared her. Let's say the seriousness scared her. That's one. Let's say she just fell out of love. That's two. Let's say she met someone else. That's three. Who the hell cares which one? The only thing one will do opposed to the other is that it may make me feel consoled to a certain degree, but we still broke up and it should still hurt. But I'm trying to like master hurt and avoid the hurt by some type of an answer. That's it, bro. Yeah. So I'll never ask why, bro. Most of the times, if you ask why, you're gonna only hear some type of a story, a mimic, a meme, some type of these things that we repeat all the time, especially that God has better plans for you. I guess that's a meme. We repeat those things over and over and over. Oh, this is great. Okay. Wow, this is freaking cool, man. What I wanted to do. So what's next, bro? I covered the movies. Okay, why? The question why, and the answer, it corrupts the natural flow of things. So someone breaks up with me, for an example. Relationships are always good because it's easily relatable. Someone breaks up with me, someone tells me there's more fish in the sea. Now, I'm feeling now already by that answer that it's time to go and look for someone else. Not to take a break, not to freaking settle, not to like put myself together, not to give myself a break. Is usually to go ahead and, yo, bro, there's more fish in the sea. God has something better for you. It's terrible because this puts me in a position to now really think that something better is coming my way. Now, when something better doesn't come my way, or I don't get a girlfriend in a long time, then what happens? Oh, God hates me. This is happening. I must be undesirable. And then we start the name calling. We start putting ourselves down. A lot of us turn to like numbing factors like alcohol and other things to make us feel not away from what we're feeling. And this is all due to the why, bro. Because if we just left it, forget about the more fish in the sea. Forget about that there's some universe that has a better plan for us. Forget about it all and go out into the world normally without pushing it, without having to think that now we have to seek. Because most of us already know that seeking is also flawed, because seeking puts us in a position to arbitrate, and we're picking and choosing based on the past whys that were answered. And so if something's better for us and I see a girl and she's not better than the one I had, I missed out on a beautiful girl, or because now I'm freaking comparing this new girl to another girl because in my mind I'm being driven by the better, or to get something better, or to be something better, or to derive something better, without just saying like I'm living life. Life is full of mysteries. It could be very, very like wow for me sometimes, and it could be very, very wow like not. And so whichever spectrum that I'm living within, why can't I just live within that? And so that all of this that I'm saying is the reason why I stopped asking why. Like, I have not asked why to someone for nothing. For nothing at all. Why you want to go early? Why did you da-da-da? Why did you have to pick this time to go? And why didn't that and that? And so what else, bro? So why corrupts? Examples: a breakup, the truth, a loss. Okay, I talked about relationships. A loss. Why do we lose something? That's also console, because the loss of people happens for all kinds of reasons. But we want a reason behind why of that loss. Like, let's say someone gets sick and died. We want to say, why did that happen? Why? And we're missing the point of the process of sickness, the way sickness is. And because we're not looking at sickness itself is the reason why someone could be freaking on their 12th heart attack, and they won't talk about eating healthy. They won't talk about exercise because they're too busy asking why. And then when God freaking delivers them from the hospital, they're giving him all the credit, thanking, because something external did it for them. But they never really look deep into the root issue that most people with health issues, if they went and stopped asking why, you know what to do. But the why and the expected answer is keeping people away from the freaking solution or the best possible scenario to live in. Like, if you're sick, you ought to be eating really healthy, whatever that means. And you better be freaking moving your muscles to get freaking oxygen into you. And you better be doing things with your mind that can free it from being caught up in a whole bunch of stuff that makes freaking sickness and problems worse, bro. And so when I take a look at my health state and my ability to do stuff, is freaking really, really up there, bro. I rank myself really high with my energetic abilities, with my focus, with my agility, with my exuberance, bro. I'm freaking high up there because I'm not clogged up with a freaking crowd and a parade of thoughts. They happen, but I already know how to deal with it, because if you could tell, I'm doing work to freaking get out of a lot of these freaking systematic things that the human being ends up being caught up in, you know. That's freaking deep shit that I just said. Yo, bro. I'll never ask why. Bro, I'm almost done, bro. I'm gonna keep it heavy just to nail it out, bro. I'm gonna nail it out. Ooh. Wow, I'm up to like 2 here. Oh, we're doing one more. Come on. Oh. I'm gonna adjust my notes over here, baby. What do we got here, bro? Why create? Okay. So I cover why creation. That question caused me a lot of freaking arguments, because obviously who you ask will change the dynamics of the argument. If I ask why creation to a Muslim, we'll go that way. If I ask a Jehovah's Witness, we'll go that way. If I ask a Christian, we'll go that way. And usually, because why needs the answer needs to conform. Too bad. That's a freaking terrible asset that we carry. That the why has to conform to the person's place and position. That's another reason why I stopped asking why, because why creation can never be answered satisfactorily, because anyone can offer whatever they're thinking and think that they have some type of proof, although they don't. And so they're acting as though they're freaking above, and I can feel it, because they're saying, well, Jehovah made the world, bro. He's the almighty God. And Jesus is the mighty God. And they start that freaking thing. And I'm just saying, bro, I don't ask why anymore. And they're freaking trying to press me to try to be like them, to want to know why, when I don't. It's not that I don't care. It's that I know the complications of why. I know the deal of what we do. What human beings do. I'm on it. I'm on it. And so I'm on to the answers already. If I approach someone, I already know where it's going to go, and I can see it no matter how I answer, bro. And so why creation, bro? It causes such that thing where some of us walk away from each other, cool, but we carry a certain type of hatred against each other, all because nobody won. Even me that I'm neutral, I'm feeling it only because I think they are having an issue with me for not accepting their stance, or that I'm saying I don't accept either. I don't accept, there's no truth, there's no belief, there's no none of that, so I'm not asking why, because I see the trouble behind why. And because they live in why, and because in the truth, and they can't see how I let it go, because it's inconceivable to them. When you live, this is years of work that I've been doing, which I hope if anyone like is riding with me, let's say you're laying back and you're just hearing me kick it, if you freaking caught on to the trouble behind why, the question why, oh my God. So usually the answer doesn't make a difference, because even we don't know. I already discussed that. Any answer, what difference does it make? If I get fired, right? I get fired, and what they'll do? They'll make something up. Well, this happened. The owner, so no one puts it on them, and so or they look for an excuse to fire you. Whether the excuse is right or wrong, they're working off that excuse, so it doesn't matter now. So the reason, the question of why you're doing it, when they have an agenda to freaking let you go, the answer doesn't matter for nothing, bro. And so what else, bro? Okay, so because the demand to know must be there, then we make things up about why. That's the whole thing. Like, I already covered that, man. Now, I know that I'm going to hurt your feelings, man, so I'm going to freaking lighten things up by telling you, let me tell you something. You're a great person, man. There's freaking nobody better than you, but I must go. Yeah, you know what I mean? And what we're doing without knowing it is that we're bullshitting each other with these questions of why that needs an answer, because, or reason. And we are playing games with each other in the whole spectrum of why, bro. Why requires a reason which starts a messy party, because the reason which is supposed to be satisfying, which is why we ask why. However, we usually stay stuck asking why. I covered that in the beginning, but it's worth just to repeat it. That if I ask why, and I get an answer, and 5 years down the line I'm still asking why, then I'm stuck with needing some type of satisfactory answer, or caught up in the ritual. Because it also could be just a ritual to ask why. Yeah, why, bro? You going out tonight? Why, man? What are you having for breakfast, man? Oh, why, bro? And it's just a ritual. And if you can catch the ritualistic part of it, when someone asks you why, you also know that you can make shit up. Like, I went out with two friends. It was really great, because I carried this with me. And they were talking. I was making shit up. I was making them laugh, bro. Because my answers were so freaking left field. It had nothing to do with actual, but we were talking about, you know how guys get together at a bar? And so half the things that I was saying along with the conversations was so freaking screwed up, because I knew that screwing it up, whether I said this or that, it freaking didn't matter to the night, bro. It didn't matter to the night. And so I ended up having a good time just freaking coming up with some extreme corky shit, you know what I mean? Try it, bro. Try it. It'll change your freaking life if you cut it out. If you get deep into the freaking entire prospect of the uselessness of the question why. How I gave it up completely, and I'll never ask why ever for no reason whatsoever, bro. You have to imagine how I'm here. How did this guy freaking just do that? And why doesn't he? And it's not even care to know. It's just that I know how we work. Bro. That's it, bro. Not why, not because I don't care, not none of that, bro. Why an accident happened, bro. Why am I sick? Oh, why are you sick, baby boy? Oh, I'm gonna do that one next. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bro, why are you sick? Bro, I'll never ask that question. It's a stupid freaking question. I see someone sniffling, so we sniffle. I see someone coughing, so we cough. I see someone that's holding their head, we get headaches. Why do I have to ask why you're sick, bro? They don't know. The answer is, oh yeah, I stayed out late yesterday. There's something going around. I was playing with the kids. I find myself sometimes getting stuck with that type of an answer, like, because I get sick, I'm constantly around kids. They freaking pass that, and so I'm sniffling and I'm freaking doing the same stuff that they're doing. Because when they're sniffling, next thing you know, I'm sniffling with them, bro. And I find myself needing to tell someone, yo, man, yeah, because I'm sniffling and it feels like, oh, I'm freaking always with kids. I always feel like I owe them. I don't owe them shit, bro. We get sick. The next thing that's going to happen to you, bro, you'll be sniffling, you'll be coughing, you'll be... We take that as an external thing that's not supposed to happen. We get sick, bro. And it's a bigger problem when we don't face these type of instances that happens to us all the time. Change of season, change of weather, change of whatever, and we end up facing some type of a setback, a bodily setback due to the body adjusting to whatever it needs to during a setback where it's sniffling, coughing, sore throat, and all these problems, bro. And so to ask someone why you're sick, if I see someone sick, I know they're taking care of themselves. Why? Because they have to. What the hell are you going to do? One is that you're taking care of yourself through the medical field. Two, you're taking care of yourself naturally, letting it go away. But either way, you have to be taking care of yourself. If not, to me, you're stupid. If you're now out there eating shit to make things worse, you're not getting adequate rest or whatever it may be, I'm going to assume you're taking care of yourself. Because if you're not, there's nothing I can say to make it better, bro. But that's the other thing that we inherited. Oh, boo-boo, you're sick. Oh, why you're sick, baby? Let me make you feel better. And we grew up with that nonsense, that garbage, the useless need to ask why, to console, is one of the worst prospects I've ever come across in my entire life, bro. It's freaking horrible to ask why, especially for the reason that comes my way, bro. It's freaking horrible. The question, why did you? I'm not talking about those people that kill, because somebody could go, yo, bro, why'd you kill the person? Man, those answers are freaking psychotic too, bro. Yo, bro, they freaking deserve to die, bro. Yo, bro, they talked shit, so I killed them, bro. Yeah, bro, they said something about my freaking mom, and I killed them, bro. It's like, I'm sick. Fact. Someone does something terrible. Fact. It's finished. No more of this. No reason why. Because of this, let me make it better. No. You can't, because it's already done. Once you're sick, once you do something, once it happens, bro, that's it, bro. The consequences that are coming, bro, are coming, bro. Hopefully it's freaking delightful that it doesn't freaking press on you. Or you may freaking face something else, bro. But the reason and the why about the whole shit is stupid. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is right here giving me more reason to stay. I've been away from it for a long time, bro. I've been away from it forever. Why can't there be a better way? Bro, yo, why are people why is there so much why can't there be any? What else we got here, bro? I said this already, but years later, an unanswered question may leave someone distraught for years, waiting for a why to be answered for them. They could be distraught, depression, anxieties, fears, all kinds of fears could be produced based on either the question why that has not been answered, or the freaking cosmetic answers that we freaking give to each other, bro. The one that I freaking press upon that comes to my mind constantly is God has better plans for you is the worst thing ever, bro, because better right there makes us think that now she left me, or this happened, or I lost this, that my life will be shinier now because that happened. If you really think about it, it's freaking terrible to do that to ourselves, bro. Like, whatever happens in my life, nothing is any shinier or not shinier. It happened, I'm feeling bad, it hurts so much, I may get into various rage fits about it, but that's my system responding naturally without a why, without a causation, without any type of a reason or console, anything to make me feel better. None of it, absolutely none of it is there. So therefore, my system is actually dealing with the problem for me, is dealing with the situation for me. So tears come down my face and I sob and I freaking have a hard time sleeping. All of these things I rest upon, and I just sit still within those areas of the body, dealing with whatever hardship, whatever pain, whatever is in front, whatever setback, whatever scary. The body's doing it, but when I mean that the body does it, most of my problems, they get sorted out even if they're unresolved the next day. Because I'm not, this is going to happen, bro. Don't worry, bro. Everything's going to be cool, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, it could have been worse. It could have been worse, bro. Yeah, but it could have been worse. Yeah, there's like, the bad things happen to good people. That freaking nonsense. Freaking nonsense, bro. Good things happen to bad people. Right there, the good people and the bad people, right there, right? The good people and the bad people makes it seem like when the bad things happen, it's not supposed to happen to a good person. Because we live with an idea of a good person being free from those type of problems. And so when a good person that's, let's say, goes to work and quiet and doesn't bother no one, gets into some type of trouble, then we see that good person and the thing that happened as something that wasn't supposed to happen. And then because it happens, and because we're shocked about it, because it's a good person, that wasn't supposed to happen, so then we make up bullshit. No, it happened, bro. It happened either way, bro. Oh, they were such a good person. Like, the bad things are supposed to, we expect the bad things to happen to the bad people. But we learned that from the movies. Bad guy gets caught, he gets killed. These are this is an offspring of the cinema. And so we learn these things through television and cinemas, and where the bad guy gets paid for it. He goes to jail. We carry that in real life. But we haven't, what do you call that? We haven't solidified or worked it out to understand that the good spectrum and the bad spectrum, it doesn't matter in relations to actual life. Did I say that right? Oh, that was a really nice person. She didn't deserve that. That's another one. You didn't deserve that, bro. You didn't deserve it. Who deserved it? Did he deserve it? Watch this, bro. Someone dies and I say, I wish that God took me instead. Right there's a comparison between me thinking that that person had a better reason to live than me, and that I'm willing to now exchange my life for theirs and wish that they were alive, and that I was the one that was dead. But how much bullshit is that if they're dead and I'm the one that's alive? If you take a look at actual reality, the person's dead and I'm alive, which means that those are just words that go absolutely nowhere. And so it may console a person that can maybe view the person that has died as an extraordinary person that has been lost, and they may feel good that somebody else wish they took their place. But in actuality, it's impossible for it to happen, bro. Impossible. It's impossible for it to happen, because when someone good that we say that's good that dies, and I say I wish I died, that's just words that goes absolutely nowhere. So you see what I'm saying? If you catch where I'm at, you can see how I'm also emphasizing for this YouTube video, and my homework is to hear myself back tomorrow. When I hear myself back, I hopefully that my words sink in deeper into the freaking 37th layer of my freaking blood, so that I never ask those stupid questions, reasons, and further. Because why is also how. It's the same thing. How, why is the same freaking how. When you want to know how, you just go to get to do it. Anyone that really wants to know how will really want to get to the bottom of it, and they'll just do it. But how? Oh my God, it's going to be a long video, but I don't care. Oh boy. So bro, my freaking chest is fried. I feel my chest. It's funny because I'm doing this, but as I'm lifting it up, I'm getting bicep activation, I'm getting shoulder activation, I'm sweating, and I'm on fire with this freaking topic. And so what's next? Why don't you want to go? Because I don't want to. So why don't you want to go? I don't want to. Think about what happens when someone's pressed for an answer and they're already frustrated. And so now the question gets answered with, I don't want to, damn it. How many times do I have to say? What do you want to hear, man? I don't want to go, and that's it. And why don't you want to go, boo-boo? Fuck off. See what I'm saying? That's the power of why and what ends up happening. When someone says, no, I don't want to go, end it. Don't ask why. You can fortify it and say, we'd love to have you, man, if you change your mind. Oh, how beautiful does that sound? Yo, you want to go with us for a weekend trip? No, that's okay. Okay, wonderful, bro. Yo, you're welcome to change your mind anytime. Or think about it and let us know by tomorrow, because we're going to book rooms and we'll be happy to book a room for you. So we may check in with you tomorrow just to make sure. Is that fine? Look how beautiful that is. Look how freaking beautiful. Now, why don't you want to go? Because I don't want to. And then, even when we see that the question why is causing havoc, we turn around and say, oh, I just wanted to know. Damn. Oh, what's wrong with you? I can't ask. And then it gets reversed now to where it's that kind of like reverse guilt trip. And so now the person who went, I don't want to go, goddamn it, stop asking me what's up your butt. And so look at that. And now these two people may not talk tomorrow. Depending on how that freaking rolls over into the intensity of what happens when you want to know why. That guy could be also prepared for another bullshit answer for the next time you come and ask the same question. He's ready now to come up with the most dumbest answer, like why? Because why is a crooked letter. And so there becomes the deeper issues with these type of things, that we kind of defend ourselves from our position of that most of us want to be left alone. Like, yeah, I like to go sometimes out, but I love to, do my thing, and I have and we don't want to be bothered by anyone who's consistently asking why. And so, what else, bro? Now, I cut myself off short just to explain myself. I just want to know, damn, missing that the entire debacle to know is mechanical. Okay, now, yeah, it's like this whole picture here that I've been painting from beginning to end is just one mechanical outlet. The questioning why is mechanical. We grew up with it. The answer is also mechanical. And so in some favor, we may get some kind of a why answer. In some favor. But most favors, if you didn't ask and you just read through your senses, you would have known that you were going to or this was going to happen, or that was going to happen, you would have known, bro. I tell a lot of people, because I did therapy over at a hospital for many years, and when they talk about the terrible relationships, the way I do the therapy with them, they saw it before it happened, bro. They saw it. And all of us can see these things, but we're caught up with questions that needs to be answered, So I'll never ask why, bro. I'll never ask why. Now I'll never ask why. What else have I got left here, bro? Right now, this should make clear sense. Like, who's hanging out with me this long? Nobody, bro. Yo, I got 4 views sometimes for these freaking great videos I make, bro. Bro, why don't you like it? Why are you sick? I did that. Perhaps 90% of my whys I already know the answer, but I had to ask anyway because asking why is our cultural protocol. Mechanical, bro. Now, why did you do that? Why are you crying? Why are you crying, bro? Can I make you feel better? Here's some ice cream. Why are you crying? When someone cries around me, I get so quiet with them because the tone of the crying, there's a certain respect that I bring to the table. So now I'm not going to try to get their crying to try to cut their crying short, because I know crying is very beneficial to letting out all the stuff that they're going through. If I even say don't cry, I'm doing them an injustice, because we were taught that too. Get someone to stop crying, because the non-crying means that things are better, but it's not better. The crying can actually get them through, and the hormones can do a lot better than us. Will console the nonsense. And so I want them to cry, but I create an atmosphere of quietness, of serenity. I can share this quietness that I change and they can see it. I change so much that they reach out to me. Because what happens is I'm a very quirky guy and very funny. And when I see that someone's in tears, I can already sense what's going on, and I have already the spectrum. The kids, the husband, the wife, and the spectrum starts to work within me, and no matter what it is, I already got a feel of what's going on, and now they're crying. Now I create such an atmosphere to them, and usually they get closer to me, and they want to open up, and they start to talk to me. But the asshole that tries to cut them short, that tries to tell them, oh, don't cry, that person, there's a resistance cause that they don't know about it, and the person moves away. You didn't do nothing, man. You didn't help nothing. The situation, you didn't help. We don't understand how wonderful and how powerful the humanity is, how mechanics, the mechanics of our mind and body, and how we pick up on things. We lost it. Humanity has lost it. We've lost it, bro. I got a lot of it back. Talk about freaking tearing up my freaking, bro, my chest, my biceps, my shoulders. So now, why leads to the word? Why leads to the word because, which is also a disaster of a concept. Because of the reason, why did not go? Why did you do that? Well, because I was angry. Or because I was da-da-da. And usually, like, that answer, if you really think about it, I'm tossing and turning, because no matter what I offer, because I've done that. Why did you drink? Oh, I drank because, I was lonely. I drank because there's nothing going on in my life. I drank because I wanted some excitement in my life. I drank because I wanted to fit in. I drank because, and so all the reasons, bro, none of them work out to a person that's drinking for those type of reasons. None of the answers work out, bro. I tried really hard to throw this one in there, because when you drink, it should be like this automatic thing where you could take it or leave it. Those that could do it, and those that can't should stay away. That should be automatic. So now I'm having a drink with friends, and I'm freaking now a little tipsy, but it's not due to a reason, a cause to want to go and get smashed, because I needed to forget. I drank because I had a hard weekend. I had a hard week. And so that answer, opposed to every other freaking answer, bro, is still that person putting poison in themselves for a reason that's not how drinking is understood. A drink is supposed to be a social outlet. You go, you're talkative, you're freaking hanging out, you get a little release of the week, and you go out and you have fun, and you mingle, you meet people, you hook up for dinner, and you do those type of things. You see the difference? And so why did you drink already means that it's a problem. Because no one will ask a person that drinks that could and has no problem. They won't ask them why. But if someone asks why, that means there's a problem. Now, I'll never ask why, because I can already see the problem. And so now I know I can't do anything about the problem, because I know freaking the world of that freaking shit with alcohol. I know it. And so now I'm not going to ask why. And so now I don't ask why, but I try to do the same thing I did to the girl that cried or the dude that cried. I try to do that same thing to get them to see that I don't drink, that I'm taking care of myself, and see if at some point they can open up too, because that's all I could do. Or they can find and seek help dedicated to helping them, because they went for the help, like AA and all that stuff, man. So now what do we got here, bro? Why does life have to be this way? And to then, let me start all over. Why does life have to be this way? To them, because that. With nonsense. Nonsense, bro. I can see clearly, bro, that why caused, bro, such a big portion, bro, of disturbance in my life, bro. I'm sweating, bro. I'm freaking here, fired up, bro. It's over an hour I'm talking, bro. It's freaking crazy, bro. Now, the insult here, I'm going to end it with an insult, bro. The insult here is that for every time I asked why, I knew the answer. That's an insult. Because I freaking know the freaking, not the answer, but I just have the knowings, or I don't want to say know as knowledge, because it's not that type of knowledge, but I am in the good. I am in the freaking hands. I am walking hand in hand with life. And so I never need to ask why. So let me do it again. The insult here is that for every time I asked why, I knew the answer, but since I was wrapped up in the questioning, I avoided the reality. Yo, bro. I'm gonna do one more round and call it, bro. This is the longest video I've ever done, bro. But this freaking concept, this talk here, is a gold mine for me, because if I cut out, like I don't ask why, but inside of me I have the premise of it, because I grew up with it. 60 years, why did that happen, why is this, oh, I watch television, and why do people, and why. So even though I'm not asking it, it's within the soil of my being, bro. And so I'm trying to like get it deeper into the point where it is no longer a part of the soil. It's not how my roots don't come out. My roots are not producing the why of a person that I was before. You know? That's what I'm trying to get to with this video. Because I think, or not, I don't think, I know that once I get rid of it entirely, I'm gonna walk so hand in hand, bro, with the way the world is and life is. I'm gonna be freaking part. I'm gonna be part of the roots of this world. To be caught in explanation is the most childish form of living, bro. That's J. Krishnamurti taught me that. I'll say it again. To be caught in explanation is the most childish form of living, bro. And what's the explanation? Why? Why this? Why that? Why people this? Why people that? So I'm done with this workout. Okay. Talking about freaking working out here, bro. I'm freaking doing the freaking getting down with the best chat ever. These chats that I do, man, if anyone freaking catches on to the type of chats that I do, it comes from a freaking really good, wealthy background of guys like UG Krishnamurti, JK Krishnamurti, Osho, Sadhguru, all of them, man, along with 8 years of meditation, bro. And so these things that I come up with, it's not just shits and giggles, bro. This is the life-changing thing that has me walking with life in a very different way, bro. And so anyway, bro, this concludes this freaking long chat. If anyone hung on this long, bro, you changed, bro. Bro, though I ain't gonna get no comments, bro. It's so good. It's so good, bro. I don't expect comments now, bro. Bro, I'm cool. I'm cool being freaking a channel with no comments. It's all good. So anyway, until the next one, I am done.